Hello everyone. Well, I had some birthday money, and then there was this thing where there was 2 estate sales from the company that I like to go to the estate sales on the same Saturday. So I decided I was gonna go. Believe it or not, I put an awful lot of stuff back because it was a little too pricey for me. I did splurge on a couple of things. Let's get this out of the way. These 2 things were much more expensive than I normally would spend on things, but I really wanted both of them, and so I did. I just fell in love with this little book. I don't think I can even read the cover. It's from 1900. This estate sale had an amazing number of antique books, and it looked like the person who had them collected knowledge is really what it looked like. There was so many technical books. I'll tell you a little more about that in a little bit, because some of the books I put back I ended up finding later at another place. But this book is, and there's pages missing, it's Saw Logs Reduced to 1-inch Board Measure by Doyle's Rule. And it contains wholesale tables and things like that. It's the edition of 1900. I doubt you can see that in the log right there. It has things like shrinkage and waste, removing rust from saws, human strength, the strength of the horse. What I really liked was all these little itty bitty numbers. The present edition of 1900 contains 40 pages of new tables. And it's Schrimber's lumber and log tables. There's some really interesting pictures. It was just, honestly, it was the numbers in here that really grabbed my attention. Don't ask why. I have no idea why these numbers were such a draw. But I treated myself. Like I said, I had some birthday money, so I got something a little more expensive than I normally would. But I thought it was just beautiful. It's one of those things I probably will not tear up. It is old enough. It's out of copyright, so I can copy it if I want. Then these are not that old. I think I saw on them something about 1962. But aren't these gorgeous? These are bird flashcards, and I thought they would make gorgeous little ephemera pieces to tuck into journals. They're just the right size. And now the box is, what do I want to say? There are 48 cards in here apparently, but they're from 1962. The color on them is amazing. That's a lovely ugly bird, but they have a purple cast, a blue cast, this sort of peachy color, a yellow color. And I just think they'll make beautiful, beautiful tuck-ins into a journal. Just tucking them in as they are, leaving the information on the back. Their picture and text, 1962, Giles Widmer Company, St. Louis, Missouri. So those 2 things were little more than I would have normally spent. But then we went to there, and there was very, very little at that estate sale that I could justify the price of, because, like I said, there was an entire room filled with books like this. And a lot of technical books, a lot of index kind of things. It was lovely to look at. There was antique glass slides, just all sorts of wonderful things. The person was a collector. I mean, it was obvious they were a collector, but they were a collector of knowledge, and it was really interesting, but really expensive. So we went over to the other garage sale, and I got this box for $2 because it's Saturday. So on Saturdays you get a little deal. And I really got it for just a couple of things in here, but I really liked this dragonfly. And these don't look like they've been used. And the butterfly, you guys know I use dragonflies and butterflies a lot. So this butterfly looked very, very cool. So I really like that. The crown is cool. This one, something old, something new. It didn't really interest me. This is kind of fun. But I got this whole box. And I have stamps like this. It was the dragonflies and the butterflies. The box is really kind of cool if they hadn't written all over it. But I could probably do some collage on it and have some fun with it. But now I have to tell you about the books. When we were at the first estate sale and we were looking at these very, very cool books, I picked up, probably 8 or 9 books like this one that have pictures in them and reference guides, guidebooks. And I picked up probably 8 or 9 of them, and they just wanted too much money for them. I just said, no, I don't need that. So I went to okay. For some reason, we're awfully close today. Yeah, I guess I'm as far out as I can get. So, so I put all those books back, and we went to one of my favorite thrift stores for books. And books I got. 2 of the books I got for 50 cents at the thrift store. They wanted $5 for at the estate sale. So I did kind of get a good deal. I loaded up on some books. More than anything because I happen to like them. This is more of a book that I will use than keep. I like herbs and things like that. I think there might be some pictures in it as far as, but I really intended to keep this one as a guide. I'll look at it more. I might change my mind. Then this one I really picked up because I thought that the pictures in it were gorgeous. And I might deconstruct this one. I have to look at them a little more closely. I have enough herbal reference books that I might be able to part with 1 or 2 of them. But I thought some of the pictures in this one were just gorgeous. So I sort of picked this one up to deconstruct. And this is one of the books that they wanted $5 for at the estate sale, and I got it for 50 cents. And I really got this one to deconstruct. I thought the pictures in it were just amazing. And if I hadn't have been disappointed about the estate sale, we might not have gone that Saturday to the thrift store because we'd already been out a while and I needed to get home. I picked up this. This is, it's called Nature Travel, and we're getting ready to leave on our trip. And it's got a lot of the national parks in it. So I'm going to pop it in and take it with us just so that as sort of a reference guide for the parks. This is another book I picked up to keep as a reference guide and read. I have several, but for 50 cents I can read through it and decide if I want to keep it or if I want to take it back to the... Okay, let's see what else is in here. Oh! This is the other book that the estate sale wanted $5 for and I got for 50 cents. And I got it, I already have one of these for reference. It's not something I needed a second one of for reference, but it has wonderful pictures in it. So this is one I got to deconstruct. And like I said, I had picked one up the estate sale and they wanted way more money for it than it was worth. There's some really nice little bouquet type pictures in the back. But then my find of the day was this. That made the whole estate sale not getting very much worth it. I've been on the lookout for one of these forever. I am real surprised that the thickness of this paper. I didn't realize that these books, this is almost cardstock weight. Of course, I wanted this for the art. It's not a reference book in any way, shape, or form. And I just couldn't believe my luck at finding one. I've been looking and looking and looking, and this is just an amazing book for the kinds of journals that I like to make and things like that. Even these pages that have just writing on them are fantastic. All the little bits will definitely get used. This is when it's hard, though, when you have to decide whether or not you want this page or this page. But this is the Edwardian, the Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, and this was at my lovely thrift store, and I'm just so glad we went in there that day because I was able to get it. This is just gorgeous. Fair Maids of February. These little cherubs up here are really cute too. So I was really pleased with that. And then I got a few little other things at the thrift store. I got some fun fuzzy yarns. I'll pull them off just a little bit in a minute. I got two of these because they were so inexpensive. I thought that would make really cute tassels and things. And so will these. And these are actually two different colors. I'm not sure on the camera if you can see it as well. But this has got like little flags tied into it. I can't find the end. Oh well. Let's see if I can get my hand under it. But see, there's like little flags every so often tied into the yarn. So I thought that was really cute and would make great journal tassels and things like that. So I got those, and then these intrigued me. They are flashcards, but they are 2-piece puzzles. And I think they will be fun to do some art on and then have them as puzzles. They could also put pages together too. That might be interesting. Anyways, I got those. And I got this fun box of cards, which have never been opened. But I got them because the Joker looked so cool. I couldn't, the fronts of the cards don't look like much, but and they may just be plain playing cards. But the Joker was so cool looking. Would help to have scissors. Does not want to come apart. There we go. No, they're just regular playing cards. They say Metro card on the front, which might be an interesting, insert this way, side facing you, might be an interesting journal card to tuck into some kind of journal. But I really like the Jokers. And interesting playing cards are something I sort of gravitate towards. Well, that Ace of Spades is kind of interesting. There was only one Joker, really? Oh, there's the other one. But the Jokers are really cool looking. So, that is what I got with my birthday money. I also got a new jacket and Jeff some work t-shirts, things like that when we were at the estate sales. But I hope you enjoyed this. I was just like, I couldn't believe I was able to get a copy of this, and it's in pristine condition. Once I take it apart, the outside cover will make a pretty journal. It's a nice size, so that will be really cool. I think these are going to be gorgeous to work with. It's interesting too. You can see all the threads, how it's stitched together, and like I said, it's on almost like cardstock. So I don't know if they all are like that. I've never seen one before up close and in person. So anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.